Hey guys, Susanna here. Now this has been a long time coming. This is my Slow Stitch Collab cover piece, which I did. It was October 2020 to March 2021, and these are the pieces that I got from all the girls. So I'm going to attempt to put them in the book. These are all the extra bits and pieces which I will try and put in there, and I thought, oh look, I needed to do a video. I'm doing this method like this, which Rachel does in her piece. So I thought, oh, I found this beautiful book. It's got butterflies and all that kind of stuff, and I really liked it, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to use it because it's a perfect cover. Probably keep it as it is. I might put a bit of lace or something on the edge there, but for now I'm just going to, this is a job that I needed to do, so I'll do it. So I folded them up, and the best way to do this, because you've got the folds here, so that'll go on here like that, and I don't think I need anything on the back of it. That's sort of keeping it like that. It'll stick within that. Now this one is from Melanie. Just beautiful. So my colours were teal, cream, pinks, and sort of like a light browny colour. So I'm just wondering whether I stitch them together, but I might do that a little bit later, because what I want to do, have it a little bit different. Once they're stitched down, I want to stitch it together, and then that I'm going to use that to stitch in. So I'll probably put some fabric or something along the edges of that so that they can be turned. So it's sort of using the book method, but also this type of method. So so that's Melanie's one. This one is from My Cottage Craft, and that's Jeanette. Just beautiful. And that's from Lauretta, from Sparrowhawker Designs. This one is from Brooks. Beautiful. And this one is from Sarah. She did put a lot of work in this. Sarah from Roxy Creations by Sarah. Vase of flowers. Just beautiful. I really love Sarah and Rachel's style, and I feel very privileged to have one of their pieces. And then this is by Rachel. So cute with a little bunny and everything like that. It's just so cute. So I'm going to put in let me see, I might use, whether I was going to use, I've just got to stitch it down, so just going to pin it. Oh, need to be careful. So stick it so it's within the page range, and I'll leave a little bit on the top and the bottom. Just pinning that down with the bluntest pin in the world. Oh my goodness. I've got another pin cushion here somewhere with really long pins, and I just can't find it. Actually, I've got these which I bought. These are quite long. Just like to pin it down. So and I created this front page, and I did it with bits and pieces. This is from My Cottage Crafts. I got this actual, it was an embroidery piece, that was from Anne, and this was from Anne. I think some of these either from Rachel and Sarah, and then these are from Melanie. I got a bit from everybody. I can't remember which bit was from who, but just got a piece of fabric and that from all the girls. Okay, forgot that I had these. Quite long, so it's going to hold them down. I'll take that one out. Put a big long one on there. And on the bottom. So Rachel's already sort of shown you some of the tricks that she used to put it together. Put that over a little bit. This is why you put pins in it, because it does move on you. And why I like this method is because you can stitch and it's going to all go through, but then you like you have it like, you know, you stitch them all individually. And I think Rachel is sort of leaving it open like that, but I will sew it together. So I'm going to either with fabric or just stitching by hand, sew them all together so they feel a bit more like proper pages. And that's how I'll stick it into the book. So I've got, I might sew it with some thicker thread. Yeah, just sort of sew it down a little bit. I thought it was time that I put this together. Initially I was going to make a quilt, but since we were doing the journal, Roxy journal of stitchery, I thought, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I might do that. So get a fairly long piece. At least it's going to get done, because they're just beautiful pieces and I do want to enjoy them. And if I have it in a pretty book along next to my other one, the collaboration that I'm doing this year, the Circle of Friends, is definitely more of a quilt, so that'll be, I'll make that into a quilt. Okay, that's the only thing about this. So that's why you iron it beforehand, so you've got those definite creases. Actually, I might start here, and I'm just going to actually do a bit of a running stitch where I can, maybe a slip stitch where I can as well, just to hold it together. It's actually really good to see my book finally coming together. So, and it was actually really nice to make this, because it's sort of, I got a piece from all the other ladies and then this is my piece, so I can add that to the piece. Now, so I thought, doesn't have to be perfect, as long as it's attached. I'll probably do the same sort of method with these ones, and then I might get a sort of a clear silk thread, which I've noticed that hold it up a little bit, Sarah has done with some of her pieces when she wants to stitch stuff on, and but you don't want to see it, so this will stick on all the way around, but then you don't want it to be gappy in the middle, so I might just you know, just do a couple of stitches sort of around, probably do it in the cream as well. It's sort of adding another element to the piece actually, which is okay for me to do on my own, but on, you know, other pieces, see here, I could probably even do it, find a bit of cream and then, you know, sort of do a couple of little stipple stitches hidden in between, just so it's being held down, because I don't really want to be seeing the stitching. So this is a pre-runner for the, I thought if I do this, which needed to get done, when it comes time to putting my other one together, the journalist stitchery, at least I would have had a bit of experience at putting it together. I do need to do more UFOs, which is unfinished objects, or UFPs, unfinished projects. I've got quite a few projects which I really do need to finish, and this was one of them. I mean, this was, you know, not last year but the year before we started it, so finished it in 2021 but started it in late 2020. This is a real pandemic project, this one. So yeah. Okay, so you can see it's just been stitched there, so it's going to be holding it down. I'll pause it for a second until we get to you know, like I'll just sort of give it a bit of a pause, and then I might even stitch the other, start stitching one of the other ones on, and then I could probably show you how I actually stitch a page together. That's what I was wanting to do, and I actually quite like that it's ruffled, so I might leave, you know, stitch it down here underneath, because I like the idea of having that sort of sitting out. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back again. Now I'm just showing you, I stitched around the edge here, and then I went across, sort of hiding it in between. So what I have done is get pieces like underneath there, I lifted it up and stitched it down. So, and same, like you can see a little bit here, but lifted it up and then went sort of come out, because a lot of them are raw edge, and here I sort of went around there and you can't really see it. So, and I also noticed these didn't have any buttons or anything on there, so I am doing some turkey work in these. I've got the last one here to do, and then that will hold. That piece is fairly secure throughout because it's being stitched on the edge, and it's being held together here, 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 and then I'm going to do that because I didn't do anything, just used the leftover cream that I used for that, and that's how I'm going to put that together. So what I'm going to do is I'll, rather than pause it, I'm just going to stop it, and I will stitch like the next piece on here, like I've done similar to that, and then I will come back for like a part 2 when I'm actually stitching the 2 pages together, so that you can get a bit of an idea. And I might grab you know, some of the bits of fabric and all that kind of bit of lace, whatever, to coordinate with it. So this is what I've done so far. I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.